shouts out to everybody been watching so far.
Shouts out.
We're on episode 9, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Definitely share, like, comment as we talk about different issues that affect battle rap, affect hip hop culture, black culture, Latino culture, and all of us that's in this, thing of ours, right?
Right. It's definitely a
Comes
thing
about
of
hip hop,
ours.
right?
So what's new? What's going on?
Gucci man, even though I know, Gucci can't battle, but
He could though.
he could.
He could.
Yeah, he could, but I don't think he would. But yeah,
I think he would,
He's
though.
a fighter type of guy. He might,
He might cheat.
I don't know, man. But I think he could, though. He's a competitor. And definitely, if you haven't seen the Gucci Man interview, you gotta watch it. Classic, before the clone. We're not talking about official tissue. But yeah, man. His artist Big Scar. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. That's right.
That passed away. They said that he didn't pay for the funeral. I think somebody put that out there in the internet, and then Gucci Man's wife came back, showed the actual, what's that thing called? The receipt.
The receipt that he paid for.
Yeah, so I'm just like, man, why would you do that? How would you say something like that if the man did already pay for the funeral? But see that listen, let me tell you something. That world of hip hop, I want to stay far away from that world right there, because them guys over there are definitely different, definitely not really, I don't know, aggressive is one thing, because hip hop I came up with was aggressive, but belligerent, is that the word for it? Yeah. Yeah, man,
We're gonna say it's different.
Cash just don't got no sense right now. So you get shot, killed for nothing. But yeah, man. But that's that. And then also Pete Kanye West. What the fans are saying. Kanye West.
What they saying?
Yeah, he's in Africa.
So he's actually here. He's on the continent.
That's what they say.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, it's definitely a good situation. Dave Chappelle, he enjoyed himself out here.
We in Atlanta right now, bro. This is debatable, bro. We in Atlanta. MC Ward, Atlanta. Y'all know us for being in Atlanta. Sure. Let's keep it that way.
Peace. Yeah, but it's definitely dope that he's traveling to the continent. You know what I mean? It's definitely a beautiful thing. Dave Chappelle has traveled.
He was just there.
Chance to rap.
He was talking about Jay-Z's house, so
yeah, okay.
At some
investments.
At some event when he told Jay-Z that he was going to Ghana.
At the university.
He told the people at the university his interaction with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was like, yo, I'm going to Ghana. No, I'm sorry. Dave Chappelle said, yeah, I'm going to Ghana.
Okay.
And then he started sharing his investment properties. Well, I don't want to say investment properties, his properties that he has in Ghana, which of course I would, assume that there was investments, but, a lot of times people just have their second, third, fourth homes in another country. So I heard Vanessa Williams was in Ghana. Wow. Then we know Meek Mills was in Ghana. Okay. I saw him out there. I saw a couple clips of him, riding bikes with the guys out there. He lost his phone, got his phone back. Met the president, if I'm correct. I spoke about this on one of the last shows. I didn't see the footage after, but I did see somebody complaining about it. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see the.
Okay, somebody was complaining about it.
I didn't hear it.
The meet in between the two.
Yeah, but he was there
in
his white tee. It could have been more professional.
Yeah, but then again, the photo I saw was him sitting there waiting to meet the president, but it could have been a different photo. We should look it up whenever we get a chance. Look it up and see if there's a photo with him and the president, because I saw a Ghanaian. I didn't click on the clip, but a Ghanaian was offended by the meeting with Meek Mill. So I don't know. I guess with the president meeting him, so I don't know. And then he met a rapper that talks about what they might consider negative music, or whether it was the attire, or what. Either which way, that was that, man. But But now you know T-Rex from Ghana too, right? Didn't T-Rex was saying that? Yeah, T-Rex was saying that his somebody from
The
Ghana.
fact that T-Rex is from Ghana is dope to me because it inspires all types of African rappers that they could get on that level of battle rap, the vernacular and everything else.
I mean, definitely.
That's dope.
Definitely. I mean, we don't even. I mean, it's probably more. I'm thinking in the space that just nobody asks. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once your family is in American, whatever, right, or Haitian American, where's my mother from? Jamaica?
Yeah, Jamaica.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with what's your man named Buster. Like those guys, people like that could have just continued doing music, and nobody would have been the wiser of. They've just been like, oh, they're African American. Nobody would have been thinking it from the islands.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
From Africa. In the case of your man, even Akon in Jersey City, he was mixed in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? With the Latinos. You know what I'm saying? What's that group called? Block Entertainment. What's it called? Block. I think it was called Block. Block ENT.
Block ENT.
Something with a block.
There was the Son of Puffy, right?
No. That's the block in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then Akon had his own block. I forgot the name of his crew, but if y'all remember, definitely put it in the comments. But Akon had a crew in Jersey City, and
Block Royal.
There it goes. Now Screw is the guy.
R.I.P. That was our guy. He showed us
mad love, bro.
He actually made the battle happen.
Inside,
I'll be out.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out Albial, shouts out CF, shouts out KS, all three lyrical legends from out of Jersey City. And rest in peace Apache while we're talking about lyrical legends out of Jersey City. But either which way, Akon was with Block Royal. You know what I'm saying? That's all the Puerto Ricans from the Heights. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the area of Jersey City we call the Heights. Whatever. And man, so who would have known unless he said something? You know
Right.
So
I would have never known Akon is from Senegal.
That's crazy unless he said it. You know what I'm saying? Because that locked up was crazy. Yeah. So what's going on with the D Block? What's going on with D Block? They just had your man on Flip the Script. God, Mike too, Bully. Remember Bully? Remember?
Yeah, he spits crazy. He did that drum with Cassidy.
Yeah, it was with Cassidy. I don't know, but we used to play it all the time. It was on the mixtape. It was on the mixtape. It wasn't Cassidy. It was him and some other D Block people. When I saw him on Queens Flip, he got kicked out. According to the interview, again, I be just reading. I'll be honest, bro. I be reading the journals and keeping it moving. But they say he got kicked out of the D Block because he snitched. That's what he said. I'm like, well, who? I'm gonna go ahead and here because it's getting stuck there on somebody, whoever. I guess the hood might have been like, yo, he snitched or whatever. But he was explaining himself in the video, the Queen's Flip video. Y'all can check it out. And either which way, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I seen Bully in a minute, and I only know that one freestyle on this one mixtape I had, and it was crazy. This was like what, 05?
Right.
05, 06. Yeah, man. Oh man, but either which way, had me thinking about the J Hood. You know what I'm saying? J Hood.
Saw the video with the back then, because I never really knew the details of it, but there was a VHS video, a DVD back then that was moving around, circulating, showing how the whole breakdown.
Definitely wasn't VHS.
Wasn't VHS? Well, DVD.
Please, thank you. VHS was going from like 2000 VHS.
I know, me.
Before that, it was going, I think.
I'm just saying, it was an old clip.
VHS, God. Go ahead.
I came through the karate.
Even if you said, I don't know when you say 8mm, but at least before they did have the camera.
Right.
During that time they still had the camera, but
right. But I'm just
wasn't
saying.
VHS.
All right.
Okay.
My bad.
It might have been Beta.
My bad.
Beta.
Beta. All right. I'm not saying floppy disk, man. Right. All right. But what I'm saying is Sheik was airing it out how, your man wasn't really grateful for how they put him on. And then he doubled back to try to he backdoored the situation and tried to get a deal with 50.
Oh, yeah, okay,
and
I heard about that,
and
right.
trying to get the. He's at these shows or video,
Right.
whatever
So
the
the
case
Sheik
is.
talking?
So Sheik talking in the
Old
staircase,
video?
old video,
Wow.
airing it out, breaking
Okay.
down the whole thing, and I'm like, all right, cool. I never understood what took place. You know what I mean? I just knew that dude had a fallout with the Locks, and he wasn't no longer a member. But then the whole breakdown was breaking down how his fallout was based upon the fact that it was basically money. He got it,
Right.
his advance, like I guess 60,000 or 40,000, it was like 100,000. 40,000 went to him. He had a fire. He had to give his family the 40,000, and then 60,000 went to the Locks or what have you. And then he ain't getting nothing up. He ain't getting nothing. No portion of that money's right there.
Right.
And then he felt slighted, and then from there, I guess that's when he started to look for other opportunities by way of 50, going to a show in the background, rapping the lyrics, 50s spitting or whatever. This is early 50.
Right.
So
This is when they probably was beefing at this point. When 50 was beefing with the Locks.
possibly because
It's about the same era.
because Sheik would have had to, because Sheik was the one that signed him. Sheik would have been the one that would have had to release him.
Wow.
He like, but now I want some money. Dude is talking crazy. I want some money now. Money 300,000 for me.
Right.
300,000 for Sheik. 300,000 for Styles and 300,000 for Kiss.
Wow.
And then they went to a clip talking about 50 was like was trying to get Mace shit up.
Yeah.
But so you could imagine his thought process
But I
for
love
Jay Hood.
that recent song with Kiss, Cam, and Mace. Mace really showed he is that guy.
J.R. Payne is Ray Man.
RJ or JR? RJ Payne or JR?
I am dyslexic. R.J. Payne. I'm gonna say Ray Man. From back in the
I
day.
remember when you first were saying Rain Man, I don't know why I kept thinking about the blonde guy from Rain Man. He wasn't blonde though. Rain Man was not this.
R.J. Payne.
I told you about that.
R.J. Payne.
I just want to make sure.
That's my fault.
RJ
I was disrespecting
officially super nice. Want to make
But
sure.
yeah, I just want to be able to give him his flowers, man.
Exactly.
What is it called? I'm just letting you know he's hot, man. He's out of control hot. Like, he was supposed to battle with us at one point with versus E Ness, and that battle didn't happen. But I would love to try to get him again. Would love to try to get him again to compete on our platform. I'm talking about this dude right here is crazy. R.J. Payne is like, he got this whole thing, leather face. He got the gear, the face mask. You know what I mean? Like, you support him, man. He's doing his thing. He sat down with Ice-T. He did he got a lot of reenactments that he's doing. Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
He got a whole breakdown with the Bronx Tale and
song version?
Song, yeah, like now you can't leave and broke it down. And you that dude, man. You're MC War's draft pick, man. Just wanted to give yours real quick.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. I can definitely appreciate that guy. So, and then Jay Hood and Shaheem. Did you hear the song? The new song they got? The one
Nah, but I like that. I like that.
that team.
That Locks Woo sound. That Woo Lock sound.
Woo Block.
Woo Block sound. I don't know if I can't. I don't think we should officially call it a Woo Block because there is discrepancy. So we might have to, put a remix on it like.
But he came up. I mean, at the end of the day,
it is what it is.
Out of Woo Block, he was probably most influenced by. You know what I'm saying? The Locks, you know what I'm saying? We know Shaheem was definitely influenced by Wu-Tang.
Facts.
But yeah, so.
But I like that. I like
that song.
No, I haven't heard, but I like that team. I've heard songs that they put out.
Okay.
And it's crazy.
Right.
Shout out to Shaheem, the real cool dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We be chopping it up. You know what I mean? That's a real cool dude. I mean,
yeah, he is.
I really rock.
Hilarious.
I really rock with his
That dude's
mentality. You know what I mean?
yo.
After putting his bid in and coming out.
Right.
He just got the right mentality, and I like how he's virgin, coming back to the people, letting the people know he's here, and how he's moving.
So
that,
when it was him and Jay Hood interview on Matt Harper, did Shaheem ever really speak? Because Shaheem was there, right?
He was
in
there.
the chair.
He was there, but
He was supposed to speak because when you hear Shaheem talk and start talking about, I guess it was like, Cassie and Herb the J Hood situation in so long. They wanted to get his perspective, but yo, this guy Shaheem, yo, he's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a sober. Shaheem is like that, like a sober. Just say what it is, how you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's funny as all hell. You know, and real as all hell. So I can really appreciate him.
Yeah, man. What is it called? Ghostface got a new joint coming out. You know what I mean? I'm really.
Conway the Machine.
Not Conway, but the light skinned guy.
Oh. No, he got his style. You saying he got Ghostface like he's
that's a Ghostface style.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm saying like I would really think
Ghostface. What I like about Ghostface style is that it's undisputed. You know, if you sound like Ghostface, who you
Come on,
sound
man,
like?
that's
what's the big white guy name? The fat boy. He ain't even fat no more. I think he's in shape now. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. That at first there was even a little beef between him and Ghostface or whatever. But come on, man, like that came from Ghostface. You know Griselda, the artist.
He's selling ice cream and everything.
Right, that artist from Griselda is also running. Got that.
Turn off.
Can't front on it. Whereas Jay-Z, the Locks, is kind of blood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mace.
Right.
They wasn't all rapping exactly the same, but it was definitely similar.
Right.
So anybody that came from those origins, it's a little hard to pinpoint exactly where the style came from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So that's what I can appreciate about Ghostface sound, though. You know, but anything that's out of the ordinary, man, I'm gonna be feeling.
I'm just super excited that the fact that you got Shaheem in the mix, you got Ghostface in the mix, and I think I don't know the dude's name, but I think Ghostface should battle that dude, man. And whoever wins keeps the style.
Nah, man, don't even do that because it might lose. I'm not saying
I think Ghostface might.
I think he's better, but no.
The metaphors, man.
But I mean, they can't do that. I'll never say that. All of that. Let them battle though, but not whoever loses can't use the style. Because it's what it is. But why even have them battle when you know for a fact dude came up with the style?
Okay, so I say that.
I wouldn't even want.
He's paying homage by continuing to perpetuate that particular style.
Who would you have Ghostface battle?
That guy. And the white guy.
No. Let me think. Who would you have? Ghostface is from the era 94. He's a 94, 95 era artist. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't make, and
you can't say Redman because Redman is
Redman
is he's an extension of Wu-Tang, so you can't say Redman. Who's in the Midwest? Nobody. There's nobody. Let me see. But then again, Ray and Ghost tag team.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But see, they did it really with the Wu Block though, because that's what it would have been crazy. I think Styles and Kiss, Ray and Ghost could have been crazy. What's another one? Cam and Mace, Ray and Ghost. That could be a good one.
Yeah, but the Ghost's flow so unorthodox. When he goes, you won't even understand what the hell going on.
Now you're gonna understand. They're gonna make that official, and they close to the same era. I
mean, I can give you that. I give you that. I mean, I really think it should be Ghost verse,
unless you do Ghost and Ray verse. I got you. You ready? Outkast.
Andre, the both of them?
Big Boy and Andre
versus
Ray and Ghost.
It wouldn't.
They came out at the same time.
Yeah, but it wouldn't hit.
They came out at the same. Yes, it would hit. That should hit. But they probably wouldn't. I would think. I think the Outkast brand is a little bit more. Well, see, it's Outkast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Ray and Ghost by themselves, I would say Outkast might be a little bit a little bit higher than them.
What y'all think, though? I want to get y'all view on
I'm
that.
just see.
I think the
what
style.
I like to do.
The styles
are totally awkward.
Right.
But the eras, like for me, what's important is that the eras make sense. The era has to make sense. The time that they came out. You follow what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Popularity.
Right.
Those things have to make sense, and I think those things make for a dope tag team banger. Hey, yo, it'd be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy.
I mean, I gotta really think about
crazy
because
beats, but the beats gonna be up north beats though. It ain't gonna be no. But when they came out,
back there.
Mom was bad. No, it definitely gonna be nothing like that. But when they came out, it wasn't like when Outkast came out. It wasn't like even with Southern Playalistic or whatever, right? It wasn't like that. You could say, "Oh, that sound like South," other than they vernacular,
right.
Whereas 3-6 Mafia and Master P and them and Cash Money and them sounded. Their whole sound was like a South sound. You know what I mean?
Ghostface versus J. Rule the Damager.
Nah, bro. You see what I be going through over here?
I think Ghostface versus J. Rule the Damager.
No.
J. Rule the Damager's style can complement.
I understand, but I understand what you're saying.
Ghostface style and people, because you got to really sit through and listen. You got to really have a listening ear.
See, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Buckshot.
Yeah, they had beef. You remember when he was saying when on that doom. It was said that he was talking about Buckshot and them on that song.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were talking about in the park wilding out, so on and so forth. And then his thing was like, oh, you want to be? I forgot that you want to be. I get the lyrics for y'all. I'm not the best guy with the lyrics, but I remember the era and I remember them saying that them two was beefing.
Okay.
And that would be fire. Brooklyn, it'd be Brooklyn right there. You follow what I'm talking about? They both in the same era. You know what I mean? That would be. But the thing about it is, the younger generation probably don't even.
They don't comprehend.
They don't really know J. Rule like J. Rule the Damager like that. They might know Buckshot a little more.
They probably don't even know Buckshot.
So I think that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. That's a good quality battle right there, bro. That's a quality one, and it's what's the word for it? It's overdue, long overdue, based on the history that went on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be crazy. Yo, whatever happened to Little Dap and them guys? Remember, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Not really.
Group Home.
Group Home.
Whatever happened to Group Home? Yeah, shouts out to Group Home. I don't know if anybody, I don't know if they still making music.
Yeah.
That was all part of Gangstar's crew, man.
Right. Gangsta R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. man. R.I.P. Guru, because we saying Gangstar, but that was him in premiere. Yeah, R.I.P. Guru.
Listen, man, Jazzmatazz, man. When you came through with Jazzmatazz, my guy, you really kind of flipped it because what is that? But then you start listening to it. That was
Jazzmatazz was different.
He brought something to the culture. To now, I could listen to some jazz.
Just to get a rep, though, that's my joint. Just to get a rep was but see, that's what I'm saying, man. It was so educational because even though he was talking about the stick-up kids and all that.
There was a school teacher in Boston.
Who?
At Madison.
Who?
Guru.
No.
Word to mother. So look it up. He was a teacher at the Madison in Boston.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Hey, did you know that Premier's from Texas?
I know I did get wind of that. Yeah, he did.
He from Texas, and I guess he went from Texas to what? Boston? And then went from Boston to Brooklyn?
I'm not sure.
Because at one point, it was like they was from Brooklyn, right?
Listen, when I first got wind of Guru, I thought he was an up north.
What's the big dude that's from Boston, that part of their crew?
Damn.
I forgot his name. Big dude, but yeah, I always thought, and again, this was me not knowing, I always thought they was from Brooklyn. I thought the whole Gangstar was Brooklyn until I started hearing Boston and I started hearing Texas, and I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy.
But again,
when he first got out of jail, I was
Scarface and them, Mom Playing Tricks on Me. That ain't sound like a South record. Like Texas music now.
We didn't know what that was though. We didn't know what South that South sound was. So when we heard dun 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 dun,
Yeah, it was like it was.
and they didn't have no draw to their lyrics or nothing. Like
That's my point.
Yeah, but I'm saying we didn't know what we know what to look for, because now you listen to it, you know that's a South record. That's a
I wouldn't know that.
You would?
I mean, I would know that they're from the South, but remember, because the 2000s introduced a South sound.
Mm-hmm.
You follow what I'm talking about? Whereas it was Southern people rapping on boom bap, because I mean, just what's that song called? Mind Playing Tricks. So that was like a boom bap record. And I don't know a lot of what was the name of their whole group? Ghetto Boys. I don't know all Ghetto Boys stuff. I mean, you know, that obviously was the big hit. I had the record. I was DJing back then, and but outside of that,
Bushwick Bill was from Brooklyn, right?
You know that. Okay, so two of them were from
Houston,
and then the other was Bushwick Bill was from Brooklyn. Rest in peace to Bushwick Bill, man.
Yeah.
Bushwick, he's from Bushwick, right?
I guess so.
Crazy.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I put that together not recently when I did hear that he was from Brooklyn. I was like, oh, Bushwick. Oh, he must be from Bushwick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man. But shouts out to Bushwick. You know what I'm talking about. But so now who they got now? It's a whole lot. Let me see. What's your man? Man, what's the guy? He's in jail, man. I forgot, man. But I like him. He's like he ain't
Willie D ain't in jail.
No, not Willie D. Willie D got his own podcast.
He definitely.
He talking about a lot of relevant topics, like real stuff that's going on in the community, and all
which
that.
I appreciate.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking about some of the new guys coming out of Brooklyn. It's this one dude. He's not like Biggie, but he's a big dude, and it's him. Remember Chef G? Shouts out to Chef G. Then it's 22 G's. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them be beefing, but bro, I don't know nothing about that beef stuff. Like, they all sound good to me. Then you got the zombies, right? Flatbush Zombies,
yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of
They
guys
lost
out
steam.
there.
You know what I mean? Them guys lost Flatbush
Well, to
Zombies.
say they lost steam, you know, it depends on how you tune it in.
Because they're like what's your man name?
Joey Badass.
Joey Badass. That's like around the same pocket.
Yeah, but they came out after Joey Badass.
Okay.
That's one. And Joey Badass has been using other platforms to get you to know who he is. Like, you know, he had the show on Revolt. You know what I'm saying? He's interviewing different people.
Okay.
He had Vince Staples on there. Remember, I always tell you about
Right,
Vince Staples.
right.
I love that guy from the West Coast. Not only can he rap, you know what I'm saying? His mindset is totally different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have a mindset, man. Your mindset gotta be out of. You can't just be following the whole flock.
Right.
Of
he got that mind. Like that.
The cliff,
that's man. A guy that I don't see dying. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I mean, I probably would have said that about Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, after getting to know Nipsey, Nipsey Hussle was, yeah.
The thing with Nipsey Hussle is, you know, after getting the backstory on Nipsey.
What's supposed to be the backstory, because we really don't know.
No, but we don't know.
What you consider the backstory?
The backstory is what Charleston White is talking about. How?
Okay, but see, that's what I'm saying. We can't.
No, but I'm saying the reason why I'm repeating what he said is because he's coming from a place of he was a part of this gang.
Right.
He visits over there.
Right.
He checks in, but he got people over there that know what the streets are saying. Right. And the conversation is he was still active.
Right.
So it's like, you know,
as a gang member.
Right. You got cats that once they get to a certain level, they just check out. Like, yo, look, here go my rag. I put in my bid and I'm done. Like a gang.
Stories that I'm hearing right now, you can't do that. You got to pay a And again, I don't know, but they saying there's a fee. There's a fee that you got to pay.
A monthly, yeah.
Monthly fee you got to pay. You know, but that's any fraternity. So let's not even get it twisted. Any fraternity, you know what I mean? Whether you Omega Psi Phi,
right,
Masonic, they all have obligations. You know what I'm talking about? So
that's a fact.
That's a fact. It is what it is, I guess. But that's what we hear. I don't know that to be fact.
Right.
So my point, because I think even Vince Staples is affiliated. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's affiliated with the gang. I don't know which one. You know.
I mean, if you prescribe to the lifestyle,
right.
You know what I mean? The lifestyle is gonna catch up with you. That's how when you guys see us, y'all see us in our attire. You know, we identify something.
I hope my lifestyle catch up.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my point. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you know,
Right.
we identify as something. So what we
Right.
identify as is how people gotta, you know, deal with us and on that playing field. On that playing field, 'cause a lot of people will say they represent certain things, but then you know how they look and how they move and who they move with says something totally different. You know what I mean? What they say, you walk like a duck. You don't act like a duck,
Right.
and you're a duck. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, "Well, I'm the duck with glasses, but I'm not all the way daffy, but I'm you know I'm the duck with glasses."
Right.
Nah, I'm a man.
And then it's almost like nowhere to go because they like this gang culture stuff is all over the world. Like they penetrated all over the world with this different. So once you like affiliated with it, it's like where can you go? That not remember they kicked Arnold Schwarzenegger. You remember the African kid?
my man,
kicked Arnold Schwarzenegger in the back.
my man. So he did a wrestling move
over killing Tookie.
Yo, he did a wrestling move. Yeah, I got a fun fact real quick, right? Kyrie Irvington, right?
Kyrie Irvington or Irving?
Irvington. Kyrie Irvington, right? And if it's Irving, I'll come back and correct it. But I do.
All right,
I
please,
think
bro. It's Kyrie Irving, bro.
Kyrie Irving.
No way it's Irvington, bro.
All right, Kyrie Irving.
Just Google it real quick. Take 2 seconds. Which one? I'll Google it while you go ahead and you go ahead and continue. Hit your password.
Kyrie Irving.
Right. This is the guy that the basketball. He
Right.
was Israelite.
Right.
We're talking about the same guy.
Right.
Kyrie.
It's a fun fact. And you know, I thought it was Irvington. If it's not Irvington, I do
I'll
apologize.
let you know. Right? Kyrie Irving. Look, I even got to write the whole name. Irving.
All right, so
Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean? We ain't have to debate about it.
Nah, it was
all
a
right,
fact.
that's a
There's
fact.
you can't
All
debate
right.
a fact.
That's a fact.
Right.
All right. Only fools duck when the truth is stone. So all right. So dig it. Kyrie Irving. He was born on. He wears the number 11 as a ball player.
Okay.
But this is going back to why he wear the number 11. This is crazy.
Right.
He was born at 111. His dad wore number 11.
Wow.
He played college ball at the university, Boston University. Kyrie Irving is exactly 11 letters. The name.
Wow.
The name Kyrie Irving is exactly 11 letters.
Right.
Even the letter K is the 11th letter in the alphabet.
Right.
Right. What else? And after playing a total of 11 games at Duke, he caught an injury and he was drafted. He was a draft pick. He was drafted pick one of the round in 2011. He was a draft pick in 2011.
Okay.
Right. Even scored 11,000 points
Crazy.
on March 11th.
Crazy.
That was a fun fact.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. And he's part of the 11 tribes of Israel.
Facts.
See?
Yeah. Why is not 12? Why is it 7?
Well, he's within the 12 tribes of Israel. He's probably the 11th, part of the 11th tribe.
Right. Dig it though. Right. Another one is 50 cents in the club. Nah, 50
Oh
Cent.
yeah, I know that one.
What about it?
He got 1.3 billion views. It's been played 1 billion times.
Yeah, but a billion times, right? But Jay-Z got 1.6 billion as the richest rapper richest African American black rapper. He's like the richest rapper.
Yeah, he's number 2,100 and something richest person on the planet. That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? Coming from Monster Project, right?
I mean, it's like 2,000, and then he's going for 2 billion right now. So if he gets, because I think they're gonna settle out of court, and I think they're gonna probably give him $500 million. I think he's gonna get $500 million from that. That's gonna put him in the top, possibly 1,500, if not 1,000. I don't know. I gotta look at the ratings.
So the question is, right? And the reason why I keep smacking with this tea, I put lemon and milk
That's nasty.
and sugar and tea.
It's nasty.
It's the first mix,
Right.
but y'all gotta try it, man. It's definitely an acquired taste. You can't put too much lemon and too much mix. And I put some water in it too with the sugar and the
It's
tea.
unhealthy.
Man, who told you this? It's milk. Yeah, it's facts. But it's an acquired taste.
Right.
I'm enjoying the
It's
taste.
nasty and unhealthy.
You know what I mean? It's like having it's like having a lemon ice cream.
That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Because we like to say growing 2 trees with 1 seed. Because we like to deal with growing. So like when we say, yo, oh, they be like, yo, he killed it. We say, oh, that's a baby.
We birthed it.
Birthed it. That's a
Right.
baby. So that's how we talk, right? So that right there though is killing two birds.
But did you have some sugar in your tea?
I definitely did. I'm
Alright,
not
so-
saying I did, but I didn't have milk in
It
it
was all good.
with the lemon.
All right, cool. So
With the fake lemon juice.
Alright,
But
all right, cool.
I ain't real lemon. Yeah, though.
It's true.
And it's from a cow.
It's-
At least get it from a baby mom.
Did you have some of that milk?
No.
Alright,
No
cool.
milk in there at all.
Do you ever have milk with your-
Sometimes,
Okay.
yes. But I definitely acknowledge when I have milk that there's something retarded about me because I'm actually taking the fluids of an animal that I'm not even genetically nowhere connected
Do
to.
you
that animal,
sometimes sort
and I'm
out the
having
milk
that
to
juice.
have the milk?
Not really. I never
You
see
never
that.
sort- you never
No,
sort it
no,
out?
I never, because sorting out, I'll be like, yo, I'm about to go to the store and
Look
look pick
for
up
it.
milk.
All right, that's cool,
I
that's
never
cool,
do
that's
that.
cool. So
Now,
if
if
I
I
have
have a
a-
restaurant
Uh-huh.
and they don't have what I want
Uh-huh.
as an option, I might take milk. But
No,
that's
but that,
different.
no, I'm saying the milk is not on the table. Do you ask for the milk?
I mean, that's different. Yeah.
Okay, so it
But
would
sorting out is
no,
different.
That's not looking for it.
Nope.
If it's
Nope.
not
Looking for it is going into the restaurant,
I mean, you can't
going to the restaurant, particularly for milk, or going to the what's it called, grocery store, particularly for milk.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can.
When you sit down, the
Uh-huh.
milk is not there,
Right.
and you ask for the milk. You make a request for the milk because you can't go inside the
Nah,
kitchen.
unless I'm seeking it out only if I went to the restaurant saying, you know what, today, because there's been days like that, but not recently. So now, no. Before, yes, but now, no. I do not go to the restaurant specifically saying, you know what, I'm going today. I want to taste some milk and honey.
Hey,
You know what I'm
but-
saying? Or
but-
some
but-
honey,
but-
you know, because I like the honey. So that hasn't happened in 2 years.
Yeah, but I'm only asking
Okay.
a question though.
Go
The
ahead.
question I'm asking is: the moment you sit down,
Uh-huh.
the milk is not there, and you ask for the milk. Are you looking for the milk?
No, I don't think so. No, because
But hold on.
Because our whole discussion
We're not
was,
talking
you said,
about
do I
things.
seek it out?
Seek and look is not the same.
You said, do I? Nah, bro. But
What?
no,
I'm
because
not
look,
playing word game.
Let me, you
Seek
are because
and
let me tell you why.
Okay, seek
because
and look.
if I'm going to a restaurant
I'm saying
for land
seek.
for land.
For lamb?
Say yeah, because if
I
I,
like
want
lamb.
lamb,
I eat
but
lamb
I haven't
about
eaten
once-
lamb in about 10 years.
I eat lamb
But I did like
once
lamb.
every 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't eaten lamb in more than 10 years, right?
Right.
About 10, whatever. Arizona was the last place that I had lamb. Arizona restaurant in Atlanta or Lithonia. Shouts out to Dion for putting me on. Was that the lamb and what was it? What came with the spinach?
Yeah,
The spinach
asparagus.
lamb. And what was it? What was that? Mashed potatoes? I don't know, but I know it was banging.
It was crazy.
But I don't eat lamb no more. I don't eat animals like that. I do still eat chicken sometimes. But my point is, when you say that if I'm going to seek something out, it's like lamb. Okay, today I want lamb, and I go. I'm like, you know what? I want because I seek out. I might seek out an egg, some eggs. I might seek out what's that called? Potato greens. I don't know nothing about that. I might seek that out, and or fish. And I'm specifically going to the restaurant to buy fish. So, do I specifically go to the restaurant to have milk in my tea? No. Do I
So-
specifically go to the supermarket to buy milk for me, my tea, or anything like? No, I do not.
So I'm saying, so when you're looking for socks to put on your feet, are you looking for it?
That's different.
That's not looking.
Because I wear socks every day.
But is that not looking for
even
it?
though I was in Atlanta for 10 years,
But is that
I'm
not
from the South?
That's what I'm saying. Is that not looking
I'm
for
talking
it?
about,
Is that not looking for it?
No.
All right.
Because
Moving
socks,
right
you
along.
got to
Move,
put
move,
socks on. Hey, we're back. Okay, so what we was talking about just now?
I'm just saying 50
We'll get
Cent,
interrupted.
because 50 Cent and Jay-Z be going back and forth.
Right.
So I'm like, being the fact that 50 Cent,
Jay-Z got 50 Cent. Money-wise, it's going to be a minute because who's richer, Jay-Z or Puffy?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, by how much?
I'm not sure,
But not by a lot, right?
not by a lot. Because, between the clothing line, the liquor line, that liquor money, some serious money.
Okay,
alcohol,
Jay-Z is
but-
definitely the richest rapper.
Yeah, he's definitely, based on Forbes, he's the richest, he got all
Okay,
of
so
them
your
guys.
man is right behind him then.
Because-
Okay,
because-
did he?
because
oh
after-
yeah, and I can't say that because Kanye West was richer than both of them at first, right? For a second?
For a
split
milli-
second?
for a
For like a
millisecond.
couple of months.
For about
Yeah, both
for a
of them.
millisecond, he had both of them
Yeah,
because
both
of the,
Puffy and Jay.
but based on the projected income that the shoes would have made. You know what I mean?
But did he ever get on the Forbes list as being more richer than Jay-Z?
Well, he was shot. Now he was $6 billion strong. But then
Well, yeah, not where he's shot now because Forbes, they actually have a process of going into your books. You got to submit your books. They got an office in New York, and they have a way to calculate your net worth. So they go through your assets, they go through your bank accounts,
Right.
They go through, and I don't even think they so much on cash. It's more about assets, than anything else. So
Right.
now, my question is, did Forbes, because he was having issues with Forbes, because they did report a number.
Right.
I'm just trying to remember what that number was.
I'm
was
not-
it the number that was more than Jay-Z and them?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but
Either way, he's number one right now. I'm about to say 50 can't pass him because he came first, but that's not true. He possibly can.
I mean, your man did numbers. Kanye, went past a lot of people based on his the Balenciaga, Adidas.
You notice they all
his
going.
bills.
It must be alcohol. Must be a good business.
Man, listen,
Because
man.
you see they all go into that business.
Man.
You see that one's out right there.
Right.
I think we're good. We're about to shut it down.
Well, yeah. Other than that, Rick Ross wanted to battle 50 at one point.
Right.
I think I would love to see
That'd
that.
be crazy.
I think that'd be
but
crazy.
I think that he's not on the level of 50.
Lyrically?
No, of course he's on the level lyrically. But
Okay.
I'm talking about money wise.
Well, I'm talking about battle.
Yeah, but
based on what?
Yeah, like
Based on what?
popularity too. Does he have anything that's been streamed 1 billion times like this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when you come to 50, and because he'll do it. He'll do it.
50 won't do it.
He'll definitely do it.
When
I bet you.
hold on.
Let me tell you something.
That's enough.
Jay-Z and him, they'll do it.
No.
Listen, Jay-Z.
What I'm saying is
right.
when 50
Right.
actually when Rick Ross called out 50, it was crickets. He didn't want it.
Nah, it's not that. Come on, Brian. Come on. He was way surpassed, dude. Bro.
Right.
He's still to this day way past him.
So you say that's like,
and then look what he's
Javante
doing.
Taylor. So that's like Javante Taylor did not want to take Ryan's
Davis,
fight.
man.
Oh, Javante Davis.
Javante. I don't even remember. Yeah, Davis, right? Tank. Okay, just say Tank. Yeah, go ahead.
GYT.
Right.
Javante.
I said Davis. Got me messed up. Either way, Tank. Go ahead. The
Yeah,
that's
Tank,
gonna
right.
fight Ryan Garcia. The guy that's gonna fight Ryan Garcia.
He wouldn't. Ryan Garcia been trolling him. You know what I mean? Been wanting to fight him for like over 4 or 5 years.
But the popularity had to get up there.
Right. He said that he's still a kid. Let him grow. Let him grow. But that's what you're saying about Rick Ross and 50.
No, because Rick Ross is at his space right now. He's where he is. I think he's solidified in a position. But no, I won't say that because he is a businessman. You never know where he's going to be.
Javante Davis.
Okay, that's what I thought. He's solidified. But you know what? We about to be out because of that. And you know what I'm saying? And next time we'll be back tomorrow. But and then we'll finish this conversation. We'll start it off with Ross and 50 Cent and why I think that's not an even match. But definitely Jay-Z and 50 Cent, definitely even match. And I believe they're both taking. They both competitors, and they close enough to each other's value because
Not Jay-Z, Eminem.
I mean Jay-Z, Eminem would be crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Eminem would be crazy too. But if Eminem wouldn't perform at FIFA, even though I think he didn't perform there because of the United States, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, y'all. All right, cool.